Hi everyone, it's Claire. I just got out of the shower, so I'm not wearing any face makeup yet. Actually, I'm not wearing any makeup at all. But that is because I'm going to be showing you how to make your own gel bronzer out of two things that you might already have in your makeup collection. Those two things are going to be, one, a primer, and two, a loose bronzer. So, you might need a third thing, and that would be a brush. This is just a stippling brush by Eco Tools that I like to apply any kind of foundation or tinted moisturizer, anything of that nature. I like to apply it with that just because it gives me an airbrushed finish on my face, which I like. First, the primer. This one is just by Revlon. It's the Beyond Natural Smoothing Primer in 200. And that will be the base to your gel bronzer. And then the second thing you're going to need is a loose powder bronzer. This is just by Maybelline in Sunrise Bronze, and you're going to be mixing the two things together to make the gel bronzer. So first you're going to take your primer and squeeze out a small amount on your hand, or enough to cover your face, depending on how much you want. This, I would say, is about a quarter-sized amount. I mean, it's kind of funky shaped, but that's how much I'm using. And then you're going to take your loose bronzer and take it onto your brush, or your finger if you're not using a brush. I'm just going to get a little bit, because if I use too much of the powder, it will turn too dark for my skin tone. So that's another thing to watch out for. Depending on your skin tone, I'm fair to medium, so I'm using about that much. It's right there on the end, but you'll see once I mix it in. And I'm just going to tap that into the primer on my hand, and it's about that much, and I'm going to be mixing it together to make the gel bronzer. And as you can see, it looks really dark on my hand, but that's because I haven't mixed it fully. And as soon as you do get it across the brush and distribute it evenly on your face, it won't look quite as dark. So that's another thing to keep in mind, but you're just going to want to stipple this onto your face wherever you want the bronzer most, and pick it up again from the back of your hand. I like to put it under my cheekbones and on my forehead and down my nose. That's where I like to concentrate this gel bronzer. So I'm just going to do this in circular motions with the brush, stipple it in, and give myself my neighbor's outside. I'm set up in my window to get that natural lighting, so that's funny, but I hope he doesn't look over here. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to keep on swirling that, blending it, buffing it into my skin to hopefully get the desired color. I'll just run the excess down my neck, and that should be good. I hope that you can tell at least a little bit on here. It probably doesn't show up as well as it would if you were to see it in person, but you'll see if you do try it out on yourself, you'll see how it turns out. Also, I guess this is the finished look of it, and it will stay on all day because this is a primer that you're mixing it with, so that's a good thing. I generally don't use a primer if I'm just using like a tinted moisturizer or skin matching makeup, but this is great because it will stay in your skin and stay on longer than if you didn't use a primer. And before I did this, I just put on this moisturizer, which is the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Anti-Aging Moisturizer with SPF 15. That's great for summertime. But yeah, I just applied like a pea-size amount of this onto my skin before applying the gel bronzer. And after I did that, I will go ahead and be putting on this blush by CoverGirl, this little trio for instant cheekbones. It's a contouring blush in, I guess, the color 210 Peach Perfect, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of like, here, I'll show you why I don't exactly know. Because it says PCH, if this will focus. Oh, well, PCH PRF, so I'm guessing that means Peach Perfect. I don't know. But that's unimportant to the video. Well, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this helped at least one of you out there. If not, then I'm sorry, and leave requests for something that will help you down below, and I'll be sure to see them and do them if I can. So thank you for watching, and I hope this is beneficial to some of you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye.